Hey everyone, Patrick here with Six RaceGear again to give you another product review. This time it's going to be on the HJC AR-10 III helmet. So that's this one right here. So this is a full auto racing helmet. It can of course be used for karting, but it's also legal for car racing. So if you're a karter out there that thinks that maybe you might do some autocross, track days, maybe even some wheel-to-wheel racing in the future, HJC is going to have you covered the whole way. Really important to note that there are a couple different ratings for Snell. There's Snell SA, which is legal for pretty much anything you're going to hop into, karting of course, as well as auto racing, but there's also Snell K, which some of the helmets behind me, the Arai SK6 for example, is a karting rated helmet. It means it doesn't have a Nomex interior, it doesn't have the provisions for the Hans device posts right here. So those are not going to be legal for car racing. So if it's even a remote possibility you're going to race a car, you're going to want to make sure you have a Snell SA helmet. In this case, the HJC AR-10 III is a great option for that. Has a lot of really high-end features at a price point that's pretty great. I mean, these retail for $329, so it's pretty reasonably priced, but you still get a nice soft interior. Still have a polycarbonate injection molded shield. What that means is that you're going to have a shield that's basically, the plastic's injected into a mold that's already this shape. So they inject it in there, it's liquid. When they inject it in a process that is way too scientific for me to really understand or know, but I know a little bit about it. I know that it works great. Some of the other helmets out there, they take a flat piece of polycarbonate and then they heat it and they put it around a mold, and what that's going to do is it's going to cause the inner layer to shrink, the outer layer to stretch, gives you some weirdness in the visors. So that injection molding process is a better way to go for sure. The HJC is one of the ones that has that. Of course, it has the Hans post, as I mentioned, so it's going to accept any sort of different Hans device or head and neck restraint that you're going to want to use. Pretty much all of them use a standard type terminal, so it's already threaded. You just attach your hardware onto it. Also has a rear wing you can purchase additionally. It's clear, it goes right on the back here, it just sticks on. Really easy if you're somebody who's racing something open cockpit or a kart. It's going to give you a little bit of extra, just aerodynamics here, meaning it's going to just allow the air to kind of come flat off rather than start turbulating back here. It's a minor difference unless you're going really fast, but it looks cool too, so why not? So you're also going to have different colors of shields available. There's an amber shield, there's dark smoke, there's a black chrome, which is kind of cool. It's a black shield that has like a layer of chrome over it, so it's shiny, but yet it's not like silver. Kind of a cool look, hard to describe. Even in video, it doesn't really give you the whole look for it, but come check it out here in shop. We have them here. There's also dark blue metallic, which is kind of a traditional, blue metallic shield. Something to note on these HJCs, one thing is that they have the tear-off posts already pre-installed, so if you're somebody that likes to run tear-offs, which I always recommend running tear-offs, just because it's going to protect your shield, especially if you have one of those aftermarket ones that's metallic or something. They scratch a little bit easier than these clear ones, so the tear-offs help protect that. These have the posts pre-installed. If you race dirt or anything, again, open cockpit, you gotta run tear-offs. You have to. One rock chip, it's going to destroy that shield if it's a metallic one. And if you're running dirt, you're just going to be taking mud to the face all the time. Everybody on dirt runs tear-offs, I hope. But also worth noting, if you're somebody who has an HJC helmet from previous generations, the Snell 2005, 2010, and you're used to the cheek pads being removable, that's no longer the case on these helmets. These AR-10s don't have removable interiors anymore. You can take this out, but it's not something that just snaps in and out. It's not really a consumer replaceable item. I can help you with that. If you ever needed to change that, it's something that I can handle for you. But it's worth noting, if you're used to that AR-10 II that has the removable snap-in, snap-out cheek pads, as well as the rear headliner that goes in the top here, no longer the case on these helmets. But it still has some of the other features, like it has a eye port cutout here, where it's a little bit cut away right here where its glasses would go. So if you're somebody that runs, seeing glasses, it's going to make these a lot easier to put on for you. It's going to make the glasses fit a little bit better, not going to push it on the sides of your temples. Some people use that to run sunglasses. I never recommend sunglasses when you're racing, and that's because sunglasses are plastic. The lenses are plastic. If you get into an accident, they can shatter. Always run a tinted shield. I always cringe when I see people wearing sunglasses underneath their helmet. You do you, but I always recommend that tinted shield. It's a little bit safer. The sunglasses underneath there, not the way to go, but the HJCs, because you've got these cutouts, if you're wearing seeing glasses, it's gonna take care of it for you. In addition to that, you got vents everywhere on these things. You have chin bar vents here. You've got these big upper vents here on the top, and then you've got rear exhaust ports. The foam inside of these helmets, you can't see it, you'd have to pull everything out, but there's little channels inside of here where the air funnels through. So the air actually travels through the top of here and then back out, and it kind of just allows it to sit on top of your head. It doesn't just go in here into like foam and it doesn't really do anything. No, there's cutouts allowing that air to go in there and out of there. Really cool. And it's just, you're getting a lot of features right there at $329. It's really a great way to go. Certainly the more money you spend on helmets, a lot of people get confused. They think the more money you spend on a helmet, the safer it is. They're all certified with the same rating, the Snell SA 2010 rating or the 2015 Snell SA 2015 rating or the K 2015 rating, as we talked about the differences earlier. So it's not really that. It's what you're getting when you spend more money as a lighter helmet. You're gonna also get a helmet that's gonna have more of the vents, just more elaborate, more expensive materials. Things like carbon fiber, carbon Kevlar. This is fiberglass, which is great, works really, really well. It's just not the lightest helmet on the market. You know, you can spend a little more money and get something lighter. So it's worth taking into account. I always recommend trying a helmet on in person. So if you're in Southern California, come out here, try this on. A lot of times people think they have one size head, they get the helmet and it's not really perfect. Helmet's gotta be perfect. So come try it on. If not, give me a call. We'll be able to figure it out for you. I can send these out to you, and then if it's the wrong size, as long as you still got the tags on it, you can just send it back to me and we'll ship you the right size. I'm always happy to help in that kind of way because you've got to have the right size helmet. So HJC AR-10, great choice for you if you're somebody who's going to be racing karts or cars or both. It's going to take care of you in every way. Definitely a helmet that I recommend. Thanks for tuning in. You can get this helmet, of course, at red6racegear.com. Hit the subscribe button for me, and we'll have more of these reviews coming at you all the time. Thank you.